Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, any different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're brand big a new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciated. Okay, if you're wondering why I have a little bit more score going than you, take a look at the top right hand corner. I have a 30% boost. Of course, we have a brand new Season 20 Season Pass, and you saw me yesterday, daily challenge video. We used the very first 5% boost right off the first page for free, so that is 5%, and we used a score booster drink because we had our weeklies as well. And of course, a score booster drink gives us an added 25% for 24 hours. And you can see in the top right corner, I have 4 hours left because I was a little late with my videos. I was working my 12-hour day shift. That's why I have 30% going on right now, just in the second day, and just in case you guys are wondering and new to the game. Now, of course, that 5% boost right off the first page of the Season 20 Season Pass, you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. All right. And as you can see, my main character here is a Ghoul, pretty cool, eh? Just like the Ghoul in the TV drama series. I'm pretty excited. So I did those 2 quests here this morning, and I did upload a Leap of Faith quest just before making this video, and I will be uploading the second half of that right after this video, so you can see that. So it's basically 2 quests you have to do to become a Ghoul, so that's pretty awesome. And as you can see, there's no food or drink bars going on. We have a different type of bar there at the bottom of the screen. I'm just trying to get a handle on that. But if we take Rad X and Rad Away, that little bar looks like it has like a skull that's cracked in it. That bar will go up. Okay, and I believe if that bar goes down, we become more feral. I believe that's the way it is. But basically, as a Ghoul, you don't really need to eat or drink. Right? You know what I mean? And if we take a look at these stats here, let's take a look real quick. I was just kind of quickly going through and just want to share it with you guys. Stats. So you see I'm a little Ghoul there. Pretty cool, eh? Saw it earlier. Don't see it here now. Maybe went down too far. Normal 15% HP. So that's the 54 or 74% that you see with the little cracked skull there. And Ghoul Charisma, minus 10 Charisma. Thought I saw something else there, but maybe it's gone now. Anyways. Alright, so let's take a look at these daily challenges here, Jimmy Boy. I'm going to be interested to know if I'm going to be able to complete some of these being a Ghoul, because of course I don't require food, I don't require drink, so are they going to count, right? And that is probably one of the biggest questions that everyone usually has, that those of you who do daily, weekly challenges like me. But we're going to go through together here. Let's take a look at this one here first. Gain XP 2500. So this one here is very easy to do. You can go ahead and you can build things in your camp. You can craft things at a workbench. You can go out and kill a bunch of enemies, but it shouldn't take very long at all. We do have things that will help us out with this, like anything that is cranberry. We can eat or drink anything that's cranberry, and it'll help us out with there as well. If we go under a Pimp Boy item and then under A, we do have lunch boxes available, and I believe we can stack 4 lunch boxes at a time, so just an FYI on that. Now, if you don't have lunch boxes and you're a low level, if you join a public server and go to public events and you're there with other people, usually there's a couple of people around that will open up lunchbox. You don't even have to be on the same team. You just have to be within the area, and you'll get those benefits of the lunchbox and that extra XP. And you can also buy lunchboxes. Now, I don't know anyone that does this, but you can actually buy them in the Atomic Shop, in case you didn't know, a couple of ways. Once it opens up, of course. A little slow lately. We go down here to utility. And they are on sale. Look at that. So that's pretty cool. So you can buy lunch boxes that way if you so wish. And every day I always recommend to people, even if you log on for a couple minutes, go to the featured section under special free special offers. We always get a free item every single day. So it's always good to kind of collect that. Today was a carry weight booster, but tomorrow might be something else, and et cetera, right? So you can also do it that way. And as the season 20 goes on, we'll be able to buy lunch boxes using tickets, right? And the last but not least, another thing you can do is you can join a team. If we go social off the map page, you can create your own team. You can join a team, but I usually recommend events or casual. But joining in team, as you can see, will give you bonus XP. Even casual bonus intelligence will always give us a little bit more XP. All right, so there we go. So we got that one tracked. And as we kind of go along here, we will see that pop up as being complete. Let's see what is next. Scrap junk to produce cork 5. Okay, so cork is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method at our tinker's workbench. Let's go to any tinker's workbench at all on the map. We'll just use the one in our camp. We're going to go craft. We're going to go down here to bulk, go to the C section, so to bulk 1 cork, you'll need 10 cork scrap and 2 plastic. Go ahead and you bulk your 1 cork just like this. Like this, yeah, we gain some XP, not a whole lot, just a little bit. And then what you do is you scrap it. You scrap that bulk cork you just crafted. There we go, that is called the bulk and scrap method. We use that, or we talk about a lot here on the channel. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete that daily challenge. I know it's kind of lazy, but it's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or people just like to get things done quick and easy. Now, I have been going over quite a bit of cork here lately, so that's why I did the bulk and scrap method, because if I showed you the locations, there probably wouldn't be anything around. So we go after golf balls here, a bunch of golf balls here at Hemlock Holes, and a bunch of golf balls down here at the White Spring Golf Club and in around the area here as well, some golf balls in around. Globes are a good source of cork as well, so just an FYI, we have a couple good sources of cork, and I think we went after cork during yesterday's weekly challenge video. We went after the crystal liquor decanters, and of course there's all kinds of them up here that Clancy made. Of course you have to deal with the cultists up there, but each decanter will give you 1 cork, so just an FYI, a couple of great options there. All right, let's see what's next here. Collect a teddy bear 3. So a couple different ways we could do this. I have a couple great videos where you can find teddy bears here in the game. A pretty good spot is right up here at the nice edge. And when you spawn here, there's going to be about 3 rad scorpions. But if you come up here to the northeast, okay, the wooded area is quite thick, but you can kind of highlight where the red building is by using your vast, because there's usually a couple of enemies around it, and then go ahead and kill those enemies. And in the loft of that little red barn will be about 9 teddy bears. Now you can jump up and grab them. It's a little hard to do, especially if you're not used to hitting your controller. But what I recommend doing is using a grenade or a weapon that's explosive and just hit the side of the building, or throw the grenade to the side of the building, and once it explodes, it'll pop off all those teddy bears right to the ground, so you can pick them up that way. Clancy Manor, right up here. There's 4 of them right in the kitchen. Every teddy bear we have in game is here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Again, they're not all together. You are going to have to go through the fairgrounds and take them out that way. But again, there's every teddy bear we have in the game is right here in Tyler County Fairgrounds. There's about 4 or 5 of them right around the Dross Toss here in Camden Park. Pretty good spot. There's 3 of them right here in good old Flatwood. So 1 on the church steeple. There's 1 upstairs in the tavern. And there's 1 in the funeral home. So that is a really good spot for the low-level players. And we can get teddy bears another great way by just going after enemies such as Scorched, super mutants, mole miners. And so we get so much junk these days. There's usually a teddy bear in those or 2. So you can also do it that way as well. So let's pop up here to Tyler County Fairgrounds and get some teddy bears. All right. And again, every teddy bear we have in the game is here in Tyler County Fairgrounds, so they are spread about a little bit. So there'll be 1 right in here, and this is what you'll find. You'll just kind of find the odd one around, just like that. But there is a game right here in the left-hand side all the way down. think there'll be about 3 of them in there. All right, so just an FYI, that's probably the most amount of concentrated teddy bears we'll find here is about 3 or 4, just at the one on this left-hand side all the way down. And we're going to go all the way down just so I can show you. We'll take care of a couple of Scorch here at the same time. Get some XP. Of course, the higher the level of the enemy is, the more XP you're going to get. Oh, ouch. All right. Let's grab our teddy bears here. As I said, we can find 4 right here, but we're going to leave the other guys here for maybe next time. I'm sure we're going to have to collect teddy bears a couple other times this week. But let's go up to this guy here, the one we just killed. And again, you can just kind of go after these guys, and you know, you'll come across the odd teddy bear or 2, just because we get so much junk off of these guys now. I don't see any teddy bears. Okay, but you can try your gameplay and see what you find there. Alright, let's see what's next. Go ahead, kill a feral ghoul 10. Alright, kill our own kind here. So many great spots we can find feral ghouls in around the wasteland. I guess one of the easiest areas is right here, Vault 76, right where we first joined the game. Free fast travel. We have the upper lower parking lot just to the west, and a little bit down the stairs. There's 3 more down there, so there's a total of at least 10 or 11 there. There'll be about 5 here, Alpine River Cabins. I would say one of the best spots is right here in good old Morgantown. Just walking the streets. Every block and a half will have about a patch of 4 to 6 ghouls, so Morgantown's a really good spot. Eastern Regional Penitentiary, the lower section of Clarksburg going over the Clarksburg Shooting Club. What else we got here? Oh, the Sons of Dane compound, keep forgetting that guy. The level 50 building, the Charleston Capitol building, we'll have a bunch of ghouls in there as well. Lewisburg, maybe about 7 there nowadays. There used to be 10, but 7 nowadays. All right, and of course anywhere in around the White Springs Golf Club, another great spot here. Okay, so let's go ahead. We did Morgantown, we did the other area, Clarksburg, just the other day. So let's pop into here to Vault 76, and we'll go through the parking lots there. So I made those videos a little bit earlier on how to become a ghoul, so I'm brand spanking new to how that meter is going to work. So we'll experience it together, you know what I mean, and we'll see what happens here. So once when you come here to Vault 76, we're going to hit the west side here, and we're going to go right to the upper lower parking lot. So let's grab that. So being a ghoul, taking Rad X and Rad away will increase that bar on the bottom right hand corner. That's what I kind of noticed just playing around with it a little bit earlier there. I don't have any of the new perk cards yet. Obtaining 2 ghouls, so hopefully we do pick a couple of them up. I did have to switch around. Gold plated what? Glass, eh? Huh. Interesting. So I do recommend taking a look at your perk cards, because I did have to go back into all my perk cards and switch back to all the perk cards that I had, you know, equipped. I don't know why they would have been unequipped, because they're just regular perk cards, and the game will tell you which perk cards are locked, okay, which are only for humans only, and there are a couple, but you'll see like a little lock on them, and there'll be cards that you would have used before coming to Ghoul. But yeah, there we go. Grab stuff here, nice. Let's see what this guy's got on him. Got some soap on him too, beautiful. All right, let's see what's next here. Gain some XP at the same time, nice. Kill a Scorched 10. Okay, so we could have just finished this job. I guess I didn't see that part. Many great spots we can find Scorched in around the wasteland. I do have videos here on the channel, more so for the newer folk. It is called locations for spooky Scorched, locations for festive Scorched. Now, even though it's not that time of year, we're not looking for those specific Scorched, but in those videos, I bring you to 19 to 21 locations where we can find Scorched, and that's just in case for the newer folk, if you know, because we all know the more popular areas, it is possible for you to go to those areas and they can be cleaned right out server after server. So I recommend if you are having troubles, you can utilize that video if you so wish. We're not going to bother with Tyler County Fairgrounds. We're going to go up here to good old Wavy Willards Water Park, and we'll finish it off up here. And it's up to you wherever you want to go, but there's all kinds of locations for Scorched in and around the wasteland. You can use a grenade, you can use any weapon at all. It's really up to you what you want to do. There we go. All right. Lock and load. So there's usually a couple of scavengers on the other side here, and they're killing some Scorched, so that's what all that racket was. We kill a Scorched, 10 for 10, done. Beautiful. I believe we got our 2,500 for 2,500 there. Nice. Bunch of bottles there, bunch of glass. Grab these caps and... Oh, teddy bears, interesting. Alright, let's take a look at these dailies here. So we finished off our gain XP 2,500. Finished off kill a Scorch, so that's pretty awesome. Now it's going to be these two here. Save these to the end. I'm thinking they're going to count. I can't imagine why they wouldn't count. Just because we're a ghoul. No, it's not going to affect us. We don't need to drink or eat, but as long as we go through the paces. Alright, so we're going to collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola 5, and then we're going to drink Nuka-Cola 3. So let's head back to our camp here, and we'll start off the old Nuka-Cola Collectron spiel here. All right, back here at the old camp, collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola 5, so any flavor at all. So we talk about these Nuka-Cola Collectron stations quite heavily here on the channel. This is the OG one we got a very long time ago, Season 4, Season 5. But as you can see, you'll passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products while you play the game. I mean, he goes on sale usually about once or twice a year for 250, 500 items by himself. Now, the other variation of that, if we go to our build menu here, go down to the resource tab, then our Collectron tab. We have this Nuka-Cola Quantum. We got this one in Season 11 when Nuka World on Tour first came out, okay? And basically when he goes on sale, maybe once or twice a year, but he's usually bundled with other things. But he'll also collect Nuka-Cola products in bottles, just like the OG one here. But this guy here will also collect purified water and nuclear waste. Right, so either or is really good to have in your camp. I have 10 camps that you guys have seen all of them. I either have either or in my camp as well. Now we can get the OG one, I believe, from Samuel down in Foundation, as long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, and 1250 gold bullion from that guy down there. Alright, so we can find Nuka-Cola products in many great areas around the wasteland. Right up in Camden Park where we were at, you have Nuka-Cola stand up there. Right over here at the Green Country Lodge in Flatwoods, the swimming pool area has that Nuka-Cola machine. It's pretty good. The tavern down in Flatwoods is not too bad as well. Camden Park in around the Raider area. Lewisburg in around the picnic table area, and there'll be a Nuka-Cola machine there that's pretty decent. There's a Nuka-Cola machine way up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery right next to the museum. It's pretty good as well. Right over here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, So if you spawn in, go up the driveway towards the main house, but you don't go to the main house, you kind of stop. There's a little hut on the left-hand side with a candy cane roof, and there'll be about 4 Nuka-Cola products in there, as well as a lot of tin cans. So that's a really good spot, that nice little shack that's right there. And of course, one of the best spots I usually bring the last couple of times in a row, which is a free fast travel Nuka World on tour. Probably one of the best spots in game. You can just server hop this location and just fill your boots up with Nuka-Cola products. Okay. Now just remember, it always depends if you've picked it up lately. So you're going to have to reset your game by picking up 250, 255 items. Sometimes they just don't spawn in. You guys have seen enough of my videos, and if you're on a server with other people, like if you're on a public server, you're in competition with other people, so it could be a good chance that you can come here and everything be cleaned right out. So it's always a good to know that. Now do have the vending machines that are down here. You guys see me show you guys that all the time. So when you buy them from the vending machines, that will count as collect. Okay. And one thing good about the vending machines is their inventory is not tied into Bubbles. Bubbles is right up here at the front door, White Spring Resort entrance. Let's head here today. Again, it too is a free fast travel once when you discover. We're just going to use the front door entrance. I'm going to buy some from Bubbles just to show you that buy them does count. Right, so once we're here, we're going to head up the stairs, take a right. We're going to go to the tavern. We're going to go through the medical bay. We're going to go to the big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to take it left to this little store here. Our old pal Giuseppe's in there with trading things for stamps, and we have good old Bubbles. Let's go ahead and trade. And as you can see, we can fill our boots here. We can actually server hop Bubbles and the vending machines server to server, and just as long as you have the caps, you can just fill your boots up with all these different type of Nuka-Cola products at any time. Even if you're on public servers, just come in here. You'll be the only one in here if you're not on the team, and just fill your boots up. The same thing with the vending machines down below. All right, so there should be no problem with getting Nuka-Cola products in. You can go around and get your free Nuka-Cola products, but if you're short on time, I recommend just buying them at the end of the day if you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron. All right, so just an FYI. Let's buy all 6 of these Nuka-Cola products here. Select any flavor Nuka-Cola, 5 for 5 done. So we bought all 5 of them. Nice. Just like that. How do we get out of here? There we go. All right. And let's take a look at the last one here. Drink Nuka-Cola 3. So back in the day, over 2.5 years ago, when you said drink Nuka-Cola here, your challenges, it actually meant Nuka-Cola Classic only, okay? But they did change that, so now you can drink any flavor of Nuka-Cola for this one. So just an FYI, I gave you great options of where you can find your Nuka-Cola products. Let's go ahead here. Food and drink, Jim. Food and drink. Let's go ahead. We're going to drink a grape. We're going to drink a wild. We're going to drink a twist, just like that. Drink Nuka-Cola 3 for 3 done. Easy. Super easy. And I'm glad it counts. It counts being a ghoul. Even though we don't have a food and drink meter, it still counts, and I'm pretty happy about that. I was kind of thinking about it after I became a ghoul, and I was thinking to myself, oh my god, am I going to be able to do these daily weekly challenges that we get? And sure enough, we are. I can't imagine why not, but it just had me like second guessing myself after the fact, right? So yeah, I was just like, okay, good stuff. There's a little teddy bear back here. Can we pick him up? Oh, we can. Look at that. We can pick him up. That's interesting. Huh. Good stuff. All right, so let's head back to our camp, and we'll go over weapon of the day. Let's take a look at that bad boy. There's a quick video here today. Wow, that's a real quick video. We have a little buddy there. He's opening all the doors of the place. Huh. Alright, so weapon of the day. Let's take a look here. Not that. 2-shot hunting night vision lever action rifle. +1 projectiles, +25% damage, +50% chance to hit a target in VATS, +100% faster movement speed while aiming, night vision. It is a 2-shot VATS enhanced nimble. We have a hardened receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long night vision scope, suppressor, and hunting lever action paint. 92 × 2 damage, 45 ammo, and of course it is single fire. Now, being a ghoul, the more feral you become, I don't think your damage changes, but in terms of like recoil and trying to aim, I think it affects that for some reason. But again, it is so new. We don't really know until we're able to test it, but I'm sure some great YouTubers like Angry Turtle and those guys that do a fantastic job puts a lot of time and energy into displaying all the weapons we have here in the game, just for example, and I'm sure they'll be able to pop up with something like that, but we'll kind of experience that on our own as we kind of go through these daily, weekly challenges. And as I know and I learn them, I'll obviously pass it on to you guys. So perk cards, basically just a rifleman perk card under perception. Rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire. We have bandolier. We put arms keeper on there earlier. Fireproofer, suppressor, tenderizer. We have covert operative, base of white knight adrenaline. These random luck cards, which randomly pops in when they're being activated. The legendary perk cards, I've had these for quite some time. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, so there's our first daily, weekly challenge video as a ghoul. I'm totally loving the eyes. I don't know what it is, but I just absolutely love it. Love this look, and pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Drew Andrew Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picquerist. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.